We need the badges of the pigs.
We need the badges of the pigs.
So to the Rahmans and the Muhammads.
To the Rahmans and the Muhammads.
To the Alis and the Abdullahs.
To the Alis and the Abdullahs.
To the Rafids.
To the Rafids.
To the Rafids.
To the Rafids.
To the pigs.
To the pigs.
Who can call themselves by the name of Islam.
Who can call themselves by the name of Islam.
To the Muhammads.
To the Muhammads.
Put some respect on that name.
Put some respect on that name.
Put some respect on that name.
Put some respect on that
Put
name.
some respect on that name.
Put some respect on that name.
La ilaha illallah. Shahid Habib Allah.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It ain't even been 72 hours, huh? Some say 48. Oh, hell. I tell you, you just can't make this up, man. Oh, New York. After this man was elected. I'm telling y'all, man, we are going to have so much fun covering everything that comes out of this place here. I tell you, after this socialist communist was elected, we're going to have so much great coverage, so much great content. And we just want to see how everything plays out, you know. I want to see how free plays out. I do. And what this man stands for, his policies, everything. I want to see how this place is going to be, man. I really do. I can't wait. I'm just like y'all. But we got some big things we want to get into on today's show. Before we get in, I want to just tell you guys, man, that I love you. I hope everybody that's tuned in right now that you are blessed, well, and healthy, that you have a smile on your face, that you're in good spirits, that you are starting off an amazing weekend, you know, and continue to spread love, man. I want to send my love and prayers to you all. You never know what people are going through, especially in these times, especially with the government shutdown going on right now. Again, you never know what people are at right now, you know, honestly. You know, from their health, their mental health. I mean, just everything, their finances. You know, living in 2025, man. We're all just trying to make it. You know, so please, I encourage y'all to spread love to one another. You know, the little things, man. The little things matter. It doesn't take much to be a great human being. It doesn't, man. And if you can lift somebody up, you know, even if it's a stranger, please take the opportunity. You know, check on your loved ones. The little things, man. The little things. You never know what people are going through. You know. But let's jump into this. And I seen this, you know, people are sending this to me and tagging me. And, you know, this was coming from Officer Lou. It says confirmed. Spoke to at least 6 NYPD officers. And they told me that many of the rank and file have started to put their early retirement papers in, are actively looking for departments in North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida, all thanks to Zohran Mamdani getting elected. And we also see places also in Texas as well. And Texas, even over here in Houston, you know, my great, beautiful state, they are even have took this opportunity of this man getting elected and turned it into a recruiting ad. So check this out.
Less than an hour after New York voters chose Democratic Socialist Zohran Mamdani as mayor, the social media campaign from the Houston Police Union started. Posts to tempt New York police officers to make a move. How much of it is really a recruitment effort versus a bit of a publicity stunt?
Right. No, this is all about recruiting.
The union's flyer touts the recent HPD pay raise, support from the mayor, council, and community, and a fair district attorney. Union President Doug Griffith.
We're 1,200 officers short. So I don't care if it's 2 or 200. If we can get some great NYPD guys down here, we'll take them.
During the mayoral campaign, Mamdani backed away from this post on X, which read in part, "The NYPD is racist, anti-queer, and a major threat to public safety. What we need is to hashtag defund the NYPD."
How do you work for a boss that's basically said he wants to defund you and call you racist? It's almost a no-brainer.
While Mamdani has said he no longer supports defunding the police, retired cop, now law enforcement professor Jay Coons says the recruitment push could work.
There's some tongue-in-cheek going on, absolutely. That might provide the incentive for some officers there at NYPD who are a little ambivalent.
As added incentive, the union posted about local bagel shops, Texas' favorite grocer HEB, and just how far money goes when it comes to housing.
You can't live in New York if you're a policeman that works in New York. We are clicking on all cylinders right now, and we'll take anybody that wants to come here.
Yeah, my beautiful state got it going on, don't it? Yes, indeed. But that's just ridiculous. I mean, these lunatics, no common sense, incompetent, defund the police. When people show you their true colors, there it is. There it is, But all I can say is good luck, New York City. But even Ron DeSantis in this clip here went viral a couple of days ago, right before he was elected, and said, if this man is elected, it's gonna run people out. And he said they might want to come. They probably want to come down here to Florida. We got a pay bonus for you. Check this out.
It is going to come back and bite the city. He is so far left, and he mixes his leftism with Islamism. He's going to make the de Blasio years look like the golden age. And I can tell you in Florida, we're affected by this just with the law enforcement alone. If you're working in NYPD, do you want to go out there and risk your life knowing that the mayor hates you? No, a lot of them are not going to want to do that. And in Florida, we've established a $5,000 recruitment bonus. So if you are somebody that doesn't want to serve under that guy as mayor, you come to Florida, any state or local law enforcement agency, you get $5,000 right at the top.
All right at the top, man. I'll tell you, Red got these ads going on, huh? Oh, man. Red is winning right now, huh? You just can't make this up. But we're going to jump into something huge right now. And again, we've seen massive reports of officers saying as well about massive walkouts and seeing walkouts and NYPD officers walking out, leaving. We're seeing people, like I said, we see in sources saying people have put it in that they're done, they're leaving, after this man was elected. So, again, we're going to be on the ground reporting this. And I told you, we're going to be reporting everything that comes out of this. And again, I want to see how this all plays out. Because what I heard, everything was free. As soon as I heard that, I said, oh, this is going to be good. Oh, this is going to be good. So I guess we just put the seed in the ground, let the tree grow, and the tree will have money on it when it's done growing. And all you do is pull the bill off the tree, Mamdani, huh? And then, right, like what was it? Not even 24 hours after he was elected, he posted a video begging for you to send in a donation. Oh hell, yeah, this is gonna play out good. But New York, you get what you vote for, so we got to see how this play out. But let's go and jump into this.
Should we just take his word now? Different time, different position. Let's ask the man who just stepped down as NYPD Chief of Department, John Chell. Now, very important, Chief. Good to see you. Yep. Thank you for your service. Did not retire because of the election. You were going to retire anyway.
Yes, I was leaving anyway.
Just to keep you clean.
Let's get it clear. Get it clear.
So, you just said what you want to hear. All good.
Well,
somebody like, shoot. He knew what he was doing. He know New York has been far gone. He knew what was coming. The beautiful New York. He knew what was coming.
Firm believer that your DNA is your DNA. You are who you are. So congratulations to him last night. Great campaign. You ran a great campaign. But now the speech last night kind of switched gears on us. A different person. So that's why I say your DNA is your DNA. Now let's get to the rhetoric. You just showed what he said about the police department. He apologized for that, but we're not wicked and corrupt amongst other things. He aligned himself with the Democratic Socialists of America. Their platform is real out there. Basically, as public safety, do away with prisons and the cops are bad. So he aligns with that. Now look at what he wants to do crime-wise. Oh, I didn't say I didn't want to do a misdemeanor, it's low-level crime. Okay, well, yeah, explain that. I didn't say get rid of prostitution, but let's decriminalize it. Let's empty Rikers Island. Let's keep staffing the way it is. Now, follow that. So if we lose, we could lose almost 4,000 cops in January. So are you saying you'll go down to 30,000 cops, but your community action teams will replace some of those services? That sounds great, but let's see it in action. So your rhetoric is your rhetoric, and the last one backbreaker will be the Civilian Complaint Review Board.
Why? Because that sounds good to a lot of people. Get the communities involved.
Right. So you make a complaint against a cop. You have these young investigators that do not like the police department to begin with. Okay. But the final adjudication lies with the police commissioner now. If you put it in their hands, cops will not stay to jeopardize their job. Because the police commissioner says, well, you know, I know you want them terminated, but I see it differently. We'll render punishment this way. But if you leave it up to them, no cop over 20 years that goes out, remotely goes out in the street, is going to take that chance with their pension, their family, and their lives. That will be a backbreaker. Now, he's on...
Wait, well, hold on. Because people will say, yeah, then don't do anything to get you brought in front of the Civilian Complaint Review Board, and you don't have to worry about it.
Right. Mistakes are the heart sometimes, easier said than done. If you want a police department that's going to be just purely reactive and not take a chance. Remember a couple years ago, the cop got the water poured on his head and stood there? You want to go back to that?
No.
Because public safety is the foundation of the city, and we can't go backwards. Now, we went through bail reform and all that crazy stuff. We kind of got it back. We're fighting. I don't know if we can come back a second time. We're already down cops. He does not want to hire more cops. You got to really listen real carefully what he says.
The brothers and sisters have had lots of politicians who they don't like and who are not good for them. Why is this any different?
Because his rhetoric in terms of he doesn't want to hire more cops, his rhetoric against us, we never had an elected official come in and say what he said about us. Now, he apologized. Okay, fine. But the CCRB thing, that is really scary for the rank and file, and people want to come on the job. And we're already having a retention problem. We did a good job recruiting this year. What's going to happen now? The cop's out of a contract. Do you think he's going to pay them a great contract? No. I don't think he is. But it remains to be seen. So it remains to be seen is the phrase here. So there's a storm brewing. Is it going to rain? Is it going to pour? Is it going to drizzle? We'll find out in January. Look, you know, I made a phrase today.
We'll find out in January.
Hold rent, freeze rent for people. Okay, that sounds great. Not good for the landlord. But he's got to pay the rent come January 2nd. All these things he's promising, all these things he's backtracked on, okay, fine. But the rent is due January 2nd. Let's see what happens.
Do you wish you were still on the job for this period, or are you happy you're going to be watching it?
I'm happy I'm going to be sitting this one out. And I think I
told y'all, you see, what I tell y'all? John knew what the hell he was doing. He knew it, he knew, you know, I tell you, man, hey, all I can do is, hey.
Might be more influential outside than inside, if that makes sense. I could speak as a cop of 32 years. I've been in that locker room. I know how they feel. I could speak on it. But I'm going to be fair to him also. Because if he does well, right, I'm a New Yorker. If he does well, we do well. So let's root for him. Like I say, did a great campaign, great job. Went from 1% to 1 million voters. Now the people who voted for him, they're gonna want their free stuff. I don't know what the line is. Is it March? Is it June?
They're gonna want things, and
they're gonna want their free stuff. Hey! You said free. You been saying I said I'm signing up. I'm signing up. Where's that? Shit. You told me this and that. God dog it. You told me the interest rate was 1%. Passed it. Now the interest rate is 21%. No. You just said it was 1. And then you said, you know, if I sign on the dotted line right here, I was going to get a $10,000 off. You know, where is that in the deal? 1% and $10,000 off my purchase. Why the hell is it 21% on this one?
Guys who are against him, I'm not talking about my brother, but the President of the United States. What I don't want to see is NYPD having to deal with federal agencies who are on the ground putting them in compromised positions and animosity. That's what I'm worried about.
And if the message isn't clear on that, if that did happen, and there's no unity between the police commissioner, if it's Commissioner Tisch or someone else, and City Hall, we're going to be in the middle, to your point, and it's going to be a disaster. And I think Eric Adams' legacy might be reshaped if things go wrong this time next.